Hi guys, so it's our reading lesson. It's extend and deepen, and just like last lesson, we're looking at Professor Pattern Sniffer. So, just a reminder, we're ordering and summarising ideas. That's what she does. She finds patterns and orders them. So, our success criteria: you're going to summarise main ideas. You're going to be able to organise from the text, organise events. So, just like last time, but a little harder with it being extend and deepen. What events would you put in here? So you've got 1 to 7. So I've actually given you the numbers this time. And I've given you the starting one. And I've given you number 6. So what events would you put in here? Now remember, these are significant events from the text. So your text is on the next slide. I'm not going to read all of that to you, but I wouldn't in extend and deepen in class. You can read that yourselves and you can pick out what you need. But the point is that you need to find that this text is, we've already read, actually, to be fair, we read this text last week, I believe. Have we? Am I getting confused? No, sorry, I was getting confused with Steve Jobs. So, when you're reading this, oh no, we did read this. Did we read it? Oh, I can't remember now. It is read in chronological order. So this is kind of a summary bit, this first bit, who she is, and it's about her father. And then it starts off when she's 20, and as you read, it kind of reads as chronological. So you could technically just read through this and pick out, but you need to pick out significant things. So, for example, Reginald collected silk and wool. Well, the first thing it says is that Susan died age 96. Now that's down at number 6 here, look. So you've got to read through and think, where would that go? Also means there's something after she died. Now that might be at the end of the text, might be a bit, might not. So I think you are going to have to read through this and kind of go back as you're reading and put it in. You might need to change some of it. So her father, Reginald Pettigrew, went to many countries bringing that wool and silk. Right, so there we go. There's the first one that I've given you. So when only 20, Dame Susan wrote a book entitled History of the Rug. Now, I'm just going to skim. Her mother had made a small fortune, her brother divided equally. There's nothing about her childhood. So there's nothing before pre-20 there about, unless it's about her father. Her passion began when she was a child, and that's her dad bit. So I'm going to put wrote History of the Rug, aged 20. There we go. I'm going to carry on from there, I think. Her mother made a small fortune. Money enabled Dame to travel and spend time doing what she loved most, investigating and collecting rugs. To an eccentric individual, she travelled hotels. Her most prized rug was a Nepalese woman. The rug had taken years for the old woman to have rescued the woman's grandson. Now, it could be that number 3 is she travelled the world. She began travelling the world. It's an event, isn't it? She began travelling the world. Or is it that she saves this woman's grandson? It depends how many we've got here. I'm going to put in, I feel like I'm going to sneeze here. Sorry. I'm going to put in saves Nepal. I think Nepalese is that, but I'm not sure how you spell it. Nepalese woman's grandson. Oh, and given rug as a thank you. This is the most cherished rug she'd ever had. Second book provides a fantastic insight into rug making. Yes, let's put. Ooh, it's tricky, isn't it? Because you don't know what's coming next. How many have we got left? We've got 2 more before it says that Susan dies. So I think I need to carry on reading because I could just put writes this book, but there might be more. Set up a small community where people give back. Okay. So maybe it's write more books about rugs, including. Oh no, that's the same book. Sorry. Oops. So write a second book. Let's put that. Write a second book. Right, second book. What was it called? Rugs of the World. And as usual, sorry for the handwriting. I'm writing on a cool tablet thing. So I need something before she dies, and I think it's going to be this bit up here. Sets up community. The project has allowed women to use their skills to take families out of poverty. So set up. How can I word that? Help community in Nepal make and sell rugs. That'd be all right. Susan died aged 96. So that's actually this first bit here. So now we need to find something post-death after she died. Susan was childless and her will specifies her entire collection be left untouched in her home in Derbyshire. This is then a quote from Susan at the end here. So that's a quote. Sun has now set. I think it's that. So her will stated all rugs stay in, I'll put it down here, Derbyshire home. Now, it may be that you've put one or two things differently, but I think that you've got to think that they are the main events of this woman's life. Okay, so something along those lines. I think it'd be hard stretched to find something different to include in that list of 7. Okay, most of that was in order in the text. There were a couple bits that weren't. The last bit here, summarise Dame Susan Pettigrew from what you have read. Now, I mean, this is a huge example of what she did down here about supporting the community. She wrote books about rugs, which shows she was very passionate about rugs and knew what she was talking about. I think she was privileged, definitely. Her father was a traveller. Her mum gave her money, gave a small fortune. But she travelled. She didn't travel expensively. She travelled, in tents. She didn't have to go. She didn't go hotel to hotel. And in here somewhere, I'm sure it says something about. Here we go. Yeah, she spoke 8 languages. Taught thousands of people how to. I think this is quite an easy one. I think I would say. I've got no lines here. Susan was an incredible. Oops. Hang on. Let's write that again. Let's think about what I want to write here. I got rid of all of it. Whoops. Actually, to be fair, no, I'm not going to write out because we can all write this slightly differently, can't we? I think you've got lots to refer to. I think you've got lots to refer to here, and I'm going to be curious how you write that answer. I don't think I'm going to write this one. I want to see what you've got because there's enough things to refer to here. Okay, I think there's almost something from each column. So from each column, there's probably something that you could refer to. So you could say something about her from this bit, from this bit, from this bit. So I'll be curious. I'll see how that question is when you send it in to me. So fantastic, well done, and thank you for doing this once again at home. If you're at home, well done. Thank you, guys.